Hi, my name is Tim Quinn. I'm a member of Oracle's engineering team working on Project Helidon, a set of libraries which helps Java developers write microservices. Today I'll be talking about and demonstrating Helidon support for Micrometer. First, a bit of background. We provide two flavors of Helidon. Helidon SE includes a reactive web server and gives the developer complete and explicit control over how the server behaves. Helidon SE does not process annotations, therefore there's no magic behind the scenes. And Helidon SE implements the metric types that are inspired by the microprofile metrics specification. Those are listed in the table on the right side of the slide. Helidon MP implements the Eclipse microprofile specification and includes full support for annotations, interceptors, and so forth. This includes a complete implementation of the microprofile metrics specification. Both SE and MP automatically add the endpoint/metrics to your application from which clients can retrieve metrics output. Micrometer is a very popular metrics API that is independent of specific metrics implementations. Micrometer supports several types of meters and defines two annotations. These are listed in the box on the right-hand side of the slide. Beginning with Helidon Release 2.3.0, Helidon SE and MP both provide integration with Micrometer. Helidon SE provides a built-in Micrometer meter registry, which application code can use, and it exposes the /micrometer endpoint. Helidon MP includes all that, plus full support for the micrometer annotations. Plus, application code can inject the meter registry in order to use it from its own code. Note that the micrometer integration that's been added in the latest release of Helidon has no effect on the existing Helidon metrics support. In today's demo, we'll create a new Helidon MP Quick Start app. This is an app that accepts requests from clients and returns greetings, either generic greetings like Hello World or a personalized greeting like Hello Tim. It also provides a way to change the greeting. Once we've created that application, we will modify it, we'll change the POM, we'll add some micrometer annotations, and we'll inject and use the meter registry that Helidon creates automatically. Then once we've made those changes, we will access the built-in micrometer endpoint to see this all in action. So let's get to the demo. We'll start by using the Helidon init command to generate a new project. We'll choose an MP project, Quick Start. We will take defaults for the remaining options. At this point, the CLI has generated the new project for us. So we can open it in the IDE. Our first step will be to edit the POM file. You can see that there's already in the generated POM a dependency on the Helidon microprofile bundle. Because the micrometer support is optional, we'll need to add an explicit dependency to bring in that optional feature. And we can do that just by adding the Helidon integrations micrometer CDI dependency. We'll update the IDE with the new information in the POM. And at this point, let's change to the generated directory, and we can use the Helidon dev command to start a dev loop. This will monitor all the project files, and whenever there's a change, it will rebuild the project and restart the server. So at this point, we've got the server up and running, and we can see that it has micrometer support activated. Let's come back to the IDE, and we will navigate to the JAX-RS resource class, which is greet resource. When the CLI generated our project, it put into this class the endpoints for the example greet application. There's a few things we'll do here. I'm going to add some constants, which I will use when I create some annotations. We're also going to inject the micrometer meter registry. We'll use it later to explicitly create and update a meter. But first we'll use annotations to create and update meters for us. There are two get methods that were generated in the sample project. GetDefaultMessage returns a default greeting in response to a request, which says Hello World. GetMessage accepts a parameter, which is a specific name, to return a personalized greeting in response to the request that contains that name. Let's add a timed annotation. We will choose the micrometer annotation. And for the name, we'll specify the gets timer name. For the description, we will specify the gets timer description. And for this, we're going to create a histogram, which will give us some additional information about the distribution of execution times recorded by this timer. I'm going to copy this annotation and apply it to the other get method as well. So we'll have one timer collecting together information about executions for both of those methods. For the personalized get message, I'm going to also add a counted annotation. This will give us a way of recording how many personalized greetings we were asked to return. So we'll provide the name, we'll provide the description, and that's all it will take to take care of those 2 meters. Remember, we injected the meter registry, but we haven't used it yet. The update greeting method is what's invoked when we do a put request and supply a new value for the greeting message. So instead of hello, it might be something else. So what we'll do here is access the injected meter registry. We will, the first time this method's called, we will create this new meter called updates, and subsequent invocations will increment that value. Having made these changes, if we save the changes, then you'll see that the dev loop has recognized that the files have changed, it's rebuilding the project, and it has restarted the server. So now, let's take a look. We will ping the server, which is running at localhost 8080, and when we say greet, then we get back the generic hello world message. If we provide a name, we get back the personalized message, and we can do that a couple of times. We can also set the greeting to a different value. Here we're going to change it from whatever it currently is to hola. And now when we execute any greeting, we get hola instead of hello. Maybe more interesting, let's access the micrometer endpoint, which the Helidon micrometer integration automatically adds to our application. And now we'll see that there's a long list of additional values. We can see the all gets. Here is a maximum. Here's the histogram that we asked for, which indicates the distribution. And then we have the count of how many gets were invoked of either variety, and that was 4. And then we also have the total number of personalized gets. And we've also got how many updates we actually asked the server to do, how many times we updated the greeting message. And that's really all that's required to add micrometer integration to an existing Helidon MP application. For some more information about this, the easiest way to navigate to the documentation is to go to the helidon.io/docs website, and then you can navigate to Helidon MP, and then to metrics, and then to micrometer, or you can navigate to, on that same page, Helidon SE, metrics, micrometer. And I'll also be placing some clickable links in the video description. For this demonstration video, you can go back to there and click on them there. So I hope you found this informative and interesting, and thanks for taking some time to watch.